first initial thoughts on the new Batman Nightfall Part 1. The animation. Chef's kiss. Man. It's one thing DC animation knows how to do is animated movies. My God, that looks really, really clean. It was really, really good. I don't know how to break this down in terms of the good, the bad, and the ugly, but the good, we spent a nice little part of it getting into the backstory of Bane. And man, when you want to talk about a fucked up childhood, this got it. I mean, homie was in a hole for, I want to say, majority of his life until he was experimented on, and that's how he got that the venom serum and got to be Bane, basically. So that was, yeah, that build up was pretty good. We find Batman is in a dark space, and darker than usual, because at this point the original Robin, Tim, is his name Tim? I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. If you know, drop it in the comments. I remember them having like some kind of beef, and that's why he left and became Nightwing. You know, he basically told him fuck off. Then we all know Jason Todd dies, and then we get the newest Robin, Dick, pause. Dick is what the original Dick. And then Tim, the new Robin. I noticed that in this Batman universe, he doesn't have his son, which was one of the Robins. So they're kind of from what I'm seeing, they're kind of moving into like how the comics kind of did it. So there was Dick, Jason, Todd, and then Tim. They really highlight him being a really good detective in this movie, because he figures out a lot of shit, you know, no doubt, and he's very green in the way how he figures out stuff, and he's really excited to show what he's worth, and Batman is just not hearing it. He has so much PTSD from losing Jason that he just doesn't want the same thing to happen to Tim, and it causes him to be kind of like a bigger asshole than usual. But we get it, you know, after what happened to Jason, and for some of us, we know that he came back as the Red Hood, and they went at it, and he blamed Batman for a lot of shit, you know, for not actually killing Joker, not going the extra mile and all of that. But hey, I digress. But it was really good. I didn't like how they didn't really play to Batman's detective skills in terms of figuring out a lot of stuff. He kind of like handed it over to Tim, and he was kind of doing the heavy lifting, because at this point Gotham is going to shit, like worse than usual. Bane blows up Arkham, and he is just, everybody's out. Everybody's running around doing all type of shit. You know how Gotham is. Gotham is being Gotham. You know what I mean? So they're there, and before I forget, there's this other guy that when you watch the first part of this movie, that guy was going ham on some human traffickers, dog, and he's just going to town on them. And apparently he must have some, like, his name is Azra. I think he has like split personalities type thing. Like he was trained to be like an assassin almost, and Batman takes him in and he's trying to help him out and make him be good. They're kind of shoehorning in that one character, but anyway. Also, Batman is seeing a therapist because Alfred is like, bruh, you not sleeping, you fucking up, going on, you just not in your zone, and you need to speak to somebody about getting your shit right. And Shorty is like, she low-key kind of feeling Batman, she kind of feeling him and everything, but Batman is like, nah, Shorty, I'm me, but I gotta do this. So they're there, and Tim tells Batman that, yo, Bane is the one that has been fucking up the city, and we gotta stop him. And Batman is like, nah, bruh, I told you to chill, son, and you fucking up the game. I'm supposed to be handling this. I'm Batman, you Robin, chill. And they get into like this kind of stupid fight, and Alfred is like, nah, chill, B. Let me talk to him. Let me talk to my homie. Let me, you know what I mean? You just chill out, and we gonna get right. By the time Batman cools out, and he's like, nah, I fucked up. I shouldn't be talking to little man like that. Bane finds the crib, dog. Bane finds the crib. He runs up in the crib, and bruh, he must have been on that P90X. He juicing like a motherfucker. Yo, homie got so big. Pause. Yo, homie could not fit through that little bat entrance thing going down to the Batcave, dog. His shoulders could not fit through that, dog. He was fucking up Batman, dog. He was, you see, by the time Batman, and trust me, along with fucking him up, he talking shit. He talking hella shit to Batman. He telling Batman like, bro, that's why your daddy died, and you went did shit to save your mom. Like, he was talking his shit to Batman. I was like, damn, man, you ain't had to do all that. And you know what happened. Batman got in his feelings and started to, try to do something, and nah, nigga. That it wasn't doing it. It was not doing it. He was putting in work with Batman, dog. He fucked him up. And after that, he did the classic, like, break Batman's back. Pause. Like, he broke his back, took his body up to where, like, a lot of 5-0 was, a lot of police were, like, Commissioner Guard was like, yo, what up? Yo, I know that's not my nigga. And homie just throw him down on, like, a floodlight looking thing, and bruh, that was the end. And I like how they ended it on, like, a cliffhanger. I know that my review isn't that crazy, but I liked it. I like the animation. I like the story, the pacing of it. It was good. It was good. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna front. I'm looking forward to part 2. They said it's gonna be dropping in December, so We're gonna look forward to that. So yeah, if you like the review, like, subscribe, all that good shit. All right, one.